Ever wondered why maintaining eyebrows feels like a full-time job? You're not alone. It can sometimes feel like a complex task, akin to solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. One wrong move and your eyebrows can look like a Picasso painting. But don't worry, we're here to simplify it. Today, we'll provide an easy guide to your eyebrows, making them the envy of all. Whether your style is thin or thick, arched or straight, we've got you covered. Ready for this eyebrow adventure? Well, buckle up because we're about to make this job a lot easier. Who knew that eyebrows needed a blueprint, right? But trust me, it's the secret to having brows that are on point every single time. So let's get down to business. First things first, you'll need a pencil. Not for sketching, but for creating a roadmap for your brows. Hold the pencil vertically, pointing straight up from the side of your nostril. This is the starting point for your eyebrow journey. Make a small mark here. This is where your eyebrow should begin, right in the middle of your face. Now we're going to find the perfect arch. Angle the same pencil from your nostril, passing over your pupil. Where it lands on your brow, that's where the peak of your arch should be. Make a mark here. Remember, this is not about symmetry. It's about enhancing what you naturally have. Finally, let's find where your brow should end. Line the pencil from the edge of your nostril to the very outside corner of your eye. Where the pencil intersects with your brow area, that's your end point. Make a mark here. Now that we have our starting point, arch, and end point, it's time to fill in the blanks. This is where you get to decide how your brows will look. You can go as thin or thick as you like. Remember, this is your face, your rules. And the best part about this step, if you make it look too thick, too thin, or it just feels oddly off, you can simply wipe away what you've done and start over. It's a process of trial and error, a process of discovery. So go ahead, play around with it, experiment. This is your chance to design your perfect brows. And remember, it's not about looking like somebody else, it's about looking like the best version of you. There you've got it, your very own eyebrow map. Ready to embark on the next phase? Be warned, it involves a little bit of plucking and a whole lot of courage. But hey, no pain, no gain, right? Now that we've got our blueprint, let's add some color. So you've got your start, arch, and end points all figured out. It's time to fill in the blanks. But remember, this is your face, your rules. There's no right or wrong way to fill in your eyebrows. It's all about what suits you and how you want to present yourself to the world. You might prefer a natural look, filling in your brows lightly to enhance what Mother Nature gave you. Or maybe you're into a bold statement brow, sketched in with a heavy hand. It's your choice. You could use a pencil for a soft, subtle effect or opt for a pomade for a more defined and dramatic look. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, why not try out some colored brow gel? Who's to say eyebrows have to be a conventional color, right? The beauty of this process is that it's not permanent. If you're not happy with the result, just wipe it off and start again. It's like having a personal art project on your face. And let's face it, we've all had those moments when we've taken a step back, looked in the mirror and thought, that's not quite right. Maybe one brow is channeling its inner Brooke Shields, while the other one is doing a fine imitation of a 90s supermodel. But don't fret, it's all part of the process. This is about finding your style, your look, and embracing it. It's about expressing your individuality and having fun while you're at it. And remember, no matter how you choose to fill in your eyebrows, you're not just enhancing your features, you're making a statement. You're saying, this is me, take it or leave it. So go ahead, pick up that pencil, brush, or gel and let your creativity flow. Remember, your eyebrows are your canvas, so don't be afraid to experiment. Now comes the part we all dread, plucking. But fear not, friends, with some tips, we can make it a plucking party. Yes, plucking can be a bit painful, but try plucking after a warm shower. The heat opens your pores, easing the process. Once you've got your tweezers, start from the inner corners and progress outwards, following your brow's natural shape. Remember, slow and steady wins the day. Don't forget to breathe. It's easy to hold your breath when you're focusing, but your eyebrows aren't going anywhere. For a laugh, I thought I could handle anything until I tried plucking my eyebrows. That's pluck and perseverance. Ensure to assess your progress periodically to avoid too thin brows. It's okay to take a break if needed. Well, that was a plucking good time, wasn't it? So, how do you feel about your eyebrow journey now? Isn't it incredible how something as small as eyebrows can make such a big difference? And what a journey it can be to find that perfect arch, the right thickness, the ideal start and end points. But remember, it's your journey, no one else's. It's about finding what works best for you, your face, and your style. Perhaps you've discovered that a thicker brow suits your face better. Or maybe you found that a thinner, more delicate line is more your style. Or perhaps you're still experimenting, trying to find that perfect balance. And that's perfectly okay. Remember, there's no right or wrong when it comes to your brows. It's all about what makes you feel most confident, most beautiful, most you. And we're here to celebrate that uniqueness, that individuality, because that's what makes you, well, you. So we encourage you to try out these tips. Experiment with different shapes, different thicknesses. Use that pencil to create your blueprint and then play around with it. And don't be afraid to wipe it all away and start again if you're not happy with the results. That's the beauty of makeup. It's not permanent. It's a canvas that you can create and recreate as many times as you like. Once you've found your perfect brow, we want to hear about it. Share your experiences, your successes, your struggles. Tell us about that moment when you finally nailed that arch, or that time when you plucked a little too much and had to rock the pencil-thin look for a few weeks. We're all in this together, and we can all learn from each other's experiences. So, go on, embark on your eyebrow journey. Experiment, play, have fun, and then share your story with us. Because your journey is unique, and we can't wait to hear all about it. Can't wait to hear about your eyebrow adventures. Until next time, keep those brows in line.